Hello. Hey, Ryza. Thanks for coming to join me. I'm so excited. We finally have Dawntrail out. And I was kind of like, what should I stream? Should I just do Pictomancer leveling or some MSQ or whatever? But I'm just gonna do whatever I feel like and not worry too much about spoilers, because it's not like I have thousands of people that I'm gonna be spoiling the game for. So I have Pictomancer here. I'm about to pick it up. The little Kupo guy was like, do you like drawing pictures and making them come to life? I'm like, yes, I certainly do. So we're gonna pick that up. And then I have Egg here in the cat box today, enjoying a beautiful day outside. And then Timothy's also on the windowsill, but you can't see him on the camera. But he might come over, I don't know. My kitty. Let's see. Okay, I'm looking at my mod. My chat mod just gave me a message, so I'm trying to look at it. It is spam. Yes, I will deny it. Okay. Okay, there. I'm trying to figure out how to do my chat bot stuff. It's going well, Ryza. How are you? Are you playing Final Fantasy XIV too? All right, I got all my bags ready. I did so much prep work trying to get ready for this. So I got my girl. Look at her. She looks so pretty. She's ready. I'm going to put her in the sunshine so you can look at her new updated features, because I did like a graphics update. So she looks ready. She's ready for a vacation. Nothing could go wrong with this. It's going to be fine. It's going to be a relaxing vacation with a little bit of battle. No worries at all. All right. Kupopo, we're here for the job interview to see if he will give us the job stone for Pictomancer. Ah, there you are. I would have invited you to my cozy little hovel and put out tea and biscuits, except I don't have a cozy little hovel or any home to speak of for that matter. Such is the life of an itinerant Moogle Kupo. I haven't a guild in my name either, so I can't order us tea and biscuits, but we can avail ourselves of a table. Alright, let's go get a table. I hate job interviews that are in public places like that. Like when you're a kid or a teenager and you're interviewing, they like take you out in the main area of the store. I don't like that part. Ryza, you're doing good. League of Legends. Pit. To fall into the Monster Hunter one. Oh, awesome. I'm curious about Monster Hunter. I've thought about playing it, but it looks kind of hard for me. Oh, hey, we got Timothy on camera too. We got 2 cats for the price of 1. 2 kitties. Egg. Hi, buddy. I love you. The thing with Monster Hunter that appeals to me the most are the little cat, the palicos. Those things are so cute. If they had a game of just those, I would probably want to play it. All right, Kupopo, you're gonna interview me here. He says, by the power invested in me, I now pronounce this interview commenced. Kupo, let's begin with the basics. Might I have your full name? So I'm gonna say my character's name. It's a fine name. Well met, Marigold. Right, to the next question. What do you consider your primary vocation? I'm gonna say defender of the weak and champion of the realm. Oh, I declare it with such pride. You must be motivated to help others indeed. You're the ideal temperament for a Pictomancer, Kupo. And moving along to the next question. How would you rate your artistic abilities? Uh-oh. My stick figure drawings are second to none. Is he gonna reject me? Because my artistic abilities are terrible. Well, I, for one, think stick figures are wonderful, as is your honest answer. You'll be pleased to know that Pictomancy relies more on one's imagination than their artistic talent, so don't fret about your egregious lack of the latter. Oh, good. Speaking of imagination, let's try and put yours to work. Tell me the first thought that enters your mind when you hear the word Moogle. Mischief. Fluffiness and fun, irrepressible cuteness, or furry little shites. I'm gonna say fluffiness and fun because I think mischief that's the closest. Ah yes, from the fluffy fur to the merry mannerisms, I can fairly see the Moogle in your mind wheeling winsomely in the air. Yours is a rich imagination, Kupo. Now, this next question is very important. Someone's in trouble. What do you do? Speak with them first to gauge the problem. That is indeed a prudent approach, Kupo. Oh, we have all three cats on camera. Uh-oh, conflict. Conflict at the window. Taser's arriving. I don't know if you can... I don't think you can see her. Let me move the camera. Let me be that David Attenborough. There we go. Today, at the windowsill, we have conflict. Three cats approach one small area. Do you think David Attenborough is shaking in his boots? Let me see if I can move the camera so we can get better cat. The top priority here is the cat thing. There we go. Kitties everywhere. Now where's Timothy? Timothy is behind. Okay, I'm gonna open the window a little wider because I think that they really want to be by the fresh air, and I don't blame them. Hold on a moment. There you go. More fresh air for everybody. There. Now the kitties can all have some fresh air and look at. There's birds and little critters out there to look at, squirrels and things. All right, where were we? Oh, why am I getting all these spam messages? I guess I shouldn't be that. Oh, it is okay. Why would it say that? Okay, so Rise of the Auto mod, it says held a message for a reason. Misogyny. That's not even misogyny. That's fine. I'm gonna totally allow that. Call me a crazy cat woman. Absolutely. I'm here for it. I don't think that's misogyny at all. I would like to remove that from my chat thing. I think that's funny. And it's very true. I have 3 cats and I love them. And I'm totally turning into that crazy lady. I saw a picture of her and I sent it to my 2 adult kids. I'm like, it's me. And she like has cats hanging off of her body. I'm on my way. Yeah, I know. Twitch terms of service kind of... All right, well, we fixed it. All right, Kupopo, what are you up to, buddy? That is indeed a prudent approach, Kupo. If I may ask a follow-up question, can you share a recent example of when you approached a soul in distress? It's been like a year and a half since I did the main quest line. I don't remember. Come again? A hearer who's been inundated with complaints about my pictomancy pitches? Oh dear, that's rather disheartening, Kupo, but this isn't about me. What's important is that you are not want to ignore the plight of another. The willingness to serve a greater purpose and emulate Archon Realm's example is the key to becoming a truly talented pictomancer. Having considered your answers, I'm thrilled to report you passed my interview with flying colors. Kupo, I'm certain you will bear our legacy admirably. I deem you worthy of the soul crystal. However, I should warn you that it comes with some proverbial strings attached. A bit of emotional baggage, too. You see, several moons ago, I got into a terrible argument with my best friend. We went our separate ways and have not seen her since. I wish I could meet her again, trying to reconcile more than anything. So if we hear aught of her during our journey together, I'd like you to lend me a helping hand. Of course I will, bud. I will. If you're still willing to train as a pictomancer with this condition in mind, then the soul crystal is yours. Just say the word, Kupo. Gimme. Is that the word? Now. Hand it over, Fuzzball. Thank you, Kupopo. Oh my gosh, why are they covering the Moogle? Oh, because it's raining. I'm like, why is everyone covering the quest giver? But it's not their fault. All right. Can I click on the quest master, quest giver? Kupopo, so you still wish to be a pictomancer in full acceptance of my conditions? I do. I totally do. Then as promised, I bestow upon you the soul crystal. And to help you get started, I prepared a set of equipment. Hopefully it fits, Kupo. Alright. Soul the pictomancer. painter's attire coffer, and a weathered round brush. Let's put it on. Ooh. New music. The music's different. Heck yeah, Pictomancer! I've been so excited about this since I first saw it. I know that leveling through dungeons and stuff is going to be like impossible. I even heard on someone else's stream, on Zephyr's stream, that some healers are charging like thousands of gold to heal a dungeon. And I made a white mage. I'm all, I could make some money, but I don't really want to. I would rather just do it for free and like help people. And if anyone in my free company wants help, I want to help them too. I have enough gold. I'm good. All right, let's put on some of this outfit that they gave me. Let's equip the soul stone. Let's see, what do I need? Okay, my white mage outfit saved. Equip the brush. Okay, and it equipped the soul stone. Good. So I'm just naked here in the middle of the road. That's fine. Let's put on some clothing. There we go. She's all, oh, look cute. Okay, let me save this. Gear set list. Add. Pictomancer. Yes, yes. Okay, now let's look at her. Let's look at this beauty. Uh-oh, I'm gonna have to learn a new job gauge. Uh-oh. Kitties are fighting. You guys, try to have peace. Alright, I just want to make sure no one's bullying my old man. Timothy's the one in the window. And I want to make sure he's not... He's going to be 17 next week, and I want to make sure he's not getting bullied. The other two are litter mates, and they're 6 years old, so they're fine if they get bitten or whatever. It's their own fault. But my old man I gotta be protective of, because if he gets like an infection or something, it could be bad. Alright, now I'm going to look at my girl. I'm going to draw her weapon. Her little palette has no paint on it, but she's ready. Let me move my job gauge because I don't like it way up here. I like it here. Save. Close. Alright, canvases and palette gauge unlocked. Okay, I'm gonna have to read this. They issue the stave for a brush, painting their imaginings upon a canvas and bringing them to life through magic. By utilizing the creature canvas, the weapon canvas, and the landscape canvas, a variety of effects can be produced. Ooh, that sounds cool. Ooh, I'm excited. Creature motifs are painted on the creature canvas and can be rendered to life through living muse, simultaneously granting a depiction of the rendered motif. Assembling a depiction of palm and depiction of wings creates a movable portrait, allowing the execution of Mog of the Ages. Weapon motifs are painted on the weapon canvas and can be rendered to life through steel muse. When a hammer is painted on the canvas, striking muse can be performed, allowing the execution of hammer stamp. Okay, landscapes are on the landscape canvas, render them through a certain muse. When the sky is painted on the canvas, starry muse can be performed, increasing the kitties. Okay. Palette gauge. Okay, the palette gauge and white paint can be accumulated by executing super aether hue spells. Once your palette is sufficiently saturated with aether, you can consume a portion of the palette gauge to execute. Alright, I don't know. This looks... There's a lot of abilities that just appeared. Like, a lot. Alright, let's move my palette... Oh, no, not that. I want that moved. I want my palette gauge moved to here. My party list I'm gonna keep here. Kitties, please don't cause problems. No problems, kitties. Alright, I want that there. This is gonna be tricky for me to learn. Alright, that one's just the fire damage. Fire damage, enemies near it, okay. that up here. Paints a palm, okay. Lucid dreaming. Where do I keep lucid dreaming? I'm trying to remember how I do it on my white mage. Alright, I have an idea. I might just go do the MSQ. I don't want to... I kind of might take a while to learn this. Okay, gear set list. Pictomancer. I'm going to put it here on my gauge. And that way I can look at how did I do my white mage. Alright, this is here on white mage. That's there, good. Okay. Dash forward. Ooh, a dash! I love a dash. Heck yeah. Oops, where'd it go? Yes, to dash. A shield should go there. Okay. I'm gonna put some over here while I'm figuring them out. I might actually do this. I don't know. This is a lot of complicated stuff. I'm not sure. Yeah, painted a picture. Okay. Puts everyone to sleep. Okay. All right, I'm gonna have to figure this out later because I'm very confused. Like, I'm gonna need to work on this. There's a lot here to learn. So I'm gonna go with old familiar white mage because I know what the abilities are. And when I do have dungeons, at least the queue will be faster. And I have plenty of time to level up my Pictomancer. I might work on that off stream or whatever. I'll see. Okay, a world to explore. The Northern Empty. Is this where we're leaving from? Oh, Old Charland. Probably. That's where I was. Let's go. Oh, I need to get an appropriate pet out. Let's see what today's pet's gonna be. I'm gonna hit the random button. But we'll only keep it out if it's a cute pet. If it's not a cute one, if it's something icky, I'm gonna put it back away. What do we get today? We got a... What the heck is that? It's a box. Oh, and then there's a little dragon. Wind up Shinryu. Well, he's cute for sure. A little face. He's gonna bite my enemies. You ready, Shinryu? I don't remember defeating you. I have no memory. Oh, he's in the box. He was like in the box with his head poking out. Go back in the box, little guy. I wanna look at you. Let's look at the map. Where do I need to head to? I need to go to the Baldessian Annex. There. He went in the box. Look, his little head's poking out. His little head. Okay. Baldessian Annex. Here, all the other friends are gonna be here. Only a little bird. All everyone's in their cute glams, ready to go. Alright, let's talk to this lady. She has a message for us. Welcome back, Marigold. I just had word from Aaronville. It seems he managed to secure passage to Tyrol aboard a guild ship vessel. Why don't you wait in the main hall while I go and inform your travel companions? It should only take a moment. I like the new music. Wait at the designated location. Okay. Let's go in. We've got all these maps and everything ready. Picture of a sexy monster on the wall. Who put that picture up? I'm sure it was for science. And then here's our map of the world, which is expanding over time. There's still a lot of places we haven't been. I really like these posters. I wonder if these are available as furnishings for us. Because some of these would look really cool in my tiny apartment. I don't have a house. I just have a little apartment in this game. Alright, destination. Let's wait for our friends. My character's even studying the map. I love looking at maps. Friends! I haven't seen them in so long. Alphano says, Ojika gave us the good news. We've made ready to set sail at a moment's notice. Kryl, the only one yet to arrive is Aaronville himself. Here's our bunny friend arriving now. They're ready. I love his backpack. I love that we get his backpack. I have a copy of his backpack. Aaronville, oh, you're all here. It took some persuasion, but the Gleaner's Guild ship has granted us places aboard a vessel bound for Taral. There'll be other passengers, researchers and artisans and the like, so we'll need to share deck space. That's fine. Oops, I clicked off. I was trying to move my little... I need to move something on my screen. Let me fix this real fast. I want to move her over more. There. Okay. Good. They're not casting off just yet, so if you have any lingering concerns, now is the time to voice them. I wouldn't... Oh, Woklamat says, I wouldn't call it a concern, but everyone's still clear on what it is we'll be doing in Taral, yes? Alphino says, we've not forgotten. The nation of Tuliolal is in the midst of deciding its next ruler. As your chosen allies, we shall assist you during the rite of succession and support your bid to become Dawn Servant. In addition to that, says Alice, Alphino and I have another objective. As part of its reconstruction, Garlemald seeks ways to reconcile and re-engage with its neighbors. By visiting Taral, we hope to learn more about how its myriad cultures interact with one another, how they find common ground, develop stronger ties, the sort of insight that might help our friends in Isabard. Ilsabard. But we'll pursue this goal in our own time. You can be assured that we'll give the contest all due attention. I'm not convinced of this contest. Because, like, we met this lady and she wants to be ruler of this country, but how do we know she's really the best one? Like, just because she's nice? Like, I don't know. I'm not convinced she deserves to be the ruler for sure. She seems like a good person, but we don't know. Woklamat says, that's all I ask. Otherwise, you're welcome to do as you like. I love her outfit and I love her axe. Woklamat says, you wanted to find out about your grandfather, right, Kryl? Yes, as far as we could determine from the old missive I found, he had been tasked with investigating the Golden City by your father, the Dawn Servant. Yet, oddly enough, we have no record of that investigation in our archives, and nothing to explain the earring which accompanied the letter. Thus, for reasons both official and personal, I should very much like to get to the bottom of this mystery. Woklamat says, I'm sure there'll be a chance to speak with Papa. You can get your answers right from the source. Kryl, I look forward to meeting him. In any case, you're not the only one with an interest in the City of Gold. Aaronville, the Golden City is a children's bedtime story. I am part of this expedition only because of the Third Promise. The Third Promise has commanded that I serve as a guide. Third Promise? I don't remember what that is. Woklamat says, still playing the part of the stoic servant, I see. What have you? Don't you dare tell me you've changed your mind. Taser just jumped right across in front of me. She's causing problems. She's a cat. She causes problems. Okay. I'm gonna say, hoist sail and let the wind take us where she pleases. Oh gosh, the cats are fighting again. Well said. We won't get far wallowing in the shallows. All right, let's get this show on the road, guys. Aaronville, right then. If you're all still concerned, if all are still committed to the journey, then I say we make ready to depart. I'm committed. Not necessarily to that candidate for ruler, but I'll do what I gotta do to get this free vacation. Aaronville, my friend. Aaronville says, eager as they are, the others already left for the harbor. We're not in danger of missing the boarding call, but perhaps we should be on our way as well. Let's go. All the people on the bustling docks. I look underdressed now. Like, the boat's gonna be cold.
Savoring the moment? I can feel your excitement, your eagerness to explore the unknown.
It's true. I'm ready.
Well, for once, the fate of the world doesn't rest on our shoulders. We might even get a chance to enjoy ourselves.
Maybe.
Do not be so quick to relax.
Oh my gosh, the cats are causing problems again. Alright, Aaronville, you're kind of a wet blanket, dude.
Oh, Tural may seem but a short sail away on a map. The vast seas between brim with peril. The treacherous waters of Shade's Triangle alone have claimed countless vessels.
Cool, so we might get shipwrecked and
Even following the
die?
safe route plotted by Admiral Buffiswin herself, this will be no pleasure cruise.
But I'm dressed for a pleasure cruise.
Perhaps, but my voyage here was uneventful enough. Disappointingly so.
Either way, the two of you have first-hand experience, which will be of great comfort in the days ahead, I'm sure.
Aye, it's nothing new to us.
All aboard! We're casting off!
It's time. I trust you have everything you need?
I hope so. I hope I brought sunscreen. Because my girl's pale. Wouldn't it be cool if there was magic sunscreen that didn't make you feel sticky and gross? That would be lovely.
And so does our ship cast off from the docks.
Yay!
We sail west, as Cattenram did some 80 years past, bound for the New World, known to her children as the continent of Tural.
Oh, Woklama is tempting fate standing out there.
Just wait, Papa. When this contest is said and done, it'll be your daughter who sits the throne. Me, Woklamat.
We'll see. Why does my girl look grumpy? Why do her eyebrows go down like that? Oh, map time. Alright, where are we and where are we going? Alright, we're leaving there. Going past Limsa, okay. And to what looks like North and South America, kind of. This thing looks so small.
Smooth sailing so far?
Aye, so far so good. But this sea, she's a fickle one. Calm one moment, blowing a gale the next.
I'll take my rest while I can then.
We left port what seems an age ago now, and we've seen naught but open water ahead. I knew Tural was far, but it's another thing to really know.
It's too bad we couldn't just take an Aether right there. Like when we went to... Oh, whatever. When in Endwalker, we got like super sick
Some of
to our
our
stomachs and
fellow
we're barfing
passengers
everywhere.
have made this trip before, several times in fact. I was able to learn a few things about Tuliolal and the right of succession.
Oh, history lesson time. Tell me, Crow.
Since we still have a long way to go, why not have a chat with them yourself? I'm sure you have questions of your own. Did you look out across these same waters, Grandfather?
Alright, let's ask the people what they think. Retired mercenary says, I see you in Eorzea before. You great and famous hero. Gah, I've had enough of playing the simpleton. There was a time when we took great pains to maintain the deception, but with more of you Eorzeans coming to Tural, it's becoming impractical. Besides, my mercenary days are over. Too many of our war band have fallen, and so we head home to lick our wounds. Burly adventurer. My story? Well, since you asked, I wanted to retrace the historic journey of the great Ketenaram. You know, the first Eorzean to set foot on Tural almost 80 years ago. The Mamul Jaws leader is said to have welcomed Ketenaram with open arms and sent him home with a bounty of silverware as a token of their friendship. But the real treasure was the crops he brought back. Popotos, tomatoes, and corn, which spread across Eorzea like wildfire. His grand adventure led to a culinary revolution. The tales say Ketenaram returned to Tural several times after that, but his ship vanished during his last recorded voyage, and he was never heard from again. That even a seasoned explorer like him could meet such an end is testimony to the ocean's peril. Oh, I forgot. I gotta eat one of my XP buff foods. I'm not used to having that. I've been level 90 for so long. Self-assured trader. An adventurer, I presume? I'm a merchant myself, based in Ul'dah. Specialty imports and exports, Eorzean and Turali both. If this is your first crossing the salt, as I say, do remember that the social mores of Eorzea are not necessarily the same as those over yonder. Consider this. It's not uncommon for the various races to be referred to instead by the names of certain clans. For the Makote, the Hetsaro, the Rothgar, the Zerbral. Not because every member of a given clan is the same race, mind, but because many individuals of said race are associated with that clan. A fair assumption in certain cases, but take care not to give offense. It sounds complicated. I'm gonna mispronounce everything. Swarthy sailor. Did you want to make a wager? We're taking bets on who will be sat next to the Dawn Servant's shiny chair. There are 4 claimants to the right of succession, our young Waklamat being one of them, of course. But from what a Mamul Jaw bloke was telling us, the other 3 are all strong contenders. Not too many keen to risk their coin on the third promise. Alright, what is this third promise? Because Aaronville mentioned it too, and I don't remember. What is this third promise thing? Let's see, there's one more guy to talk to. Fawn Jean Tain. Oh, this will be my first visit to Trop. Fonjantame's. I hope I'm saying it right, the name. I was working at Eshtame's Aesthetics in Ulda, you see, but my employment with them came to an end. That's why I visited Charlan in the hopes of starting over. While I was attempting and failing to find a new job, I seized the chance to board this vessel when I overheard room for another passenger had suddenly opened up. I'm told the Dawn Servant welcomes all, regardless of origin, so Tuliolal seemed like the perfect place to begin anew. Hopefully things will be better this time. Alright, I'm gonna turn off the cat cam. Because we're missing, we have no cats. Let's see. Webcam off. There we go. Alright, we talked to everybody. And now we know that we don't know what we're doing. Kryle. Did you learn anything of interest? Says Kryle. I'm all confused about the clan thing. Oh, I hadn't heard that. She says, I haven't heard that about the clan names. We should have walked Lamont and Aaronville teach us the ones we should know. Actually, it's getting a little chilly up here on deck. Let's gather in the cabin. It is getting chilly. I should put on my not vacation outfit. I got the Gleaner outfit that's like Aaronville's. I got that from doing the special delivery quests. And I really like the outfit. I think it looks super good.
We're in for a proper storm, it seems.
Do they have magical Dramamine? Ooh, she's suffering. Ugh.
How's your stomach? Any better?
It always feels so bad.
I don't know what you mean. I don't get seasick.
But you
I'm
do.
just feeling a little nauseous is all.
Isn't that what seasickness is?
Yeah. It's okay, we'll just
Aaronville,
put a
you
bowl
were
in
born
front of you.
Tural, yes? Do many Vieira live there?
The Shatona, as my people are called, have settlements mainly in the north, in Shaktural.
And your family?
I know nothing of my father, not even his name. As for my mother...
Ooh, those barrels can be dangerous.
We're in the teeth of a narrow, lads. Reef that sail for the mast snaps.
Mass snaps? I hope not.
Oh dear.
Only elders at watch. This wind's too strong to take any sound.
Uh-oh.
I'm going off the mast. We need help. Get him below decks first. Quickly, before he's washed overboard.
Uh-oh.
Come, we should lend what aid we can.
Let's go help him. Someone got washed overboard. We need like mage hand or something to like grab him out of the water.
I have not seen the ocean rage with such fury before or since.
The ocean's mad.
The heaving waves tossed our ship about like a toy, sending sailors tumbling.
Oh no. Don't fall off.
Dauntless Alizé, quick to the rescue, was almost lost to the sea herself.
Oh, and she's so small. Strong wind would take her away.
Meanwhile, our champion rushed to deploy the vessel's magical defenses, and thereby shield us from the lightning.
Oh, good. Yeah, smart.
What an extraordinary life she must lead to be able to operate such a device with practiced ease. Woklama, too, threw herself into the rescue efforts, though one might have mistaken her for another soul in distress.
Aww. I get car sick and air sick and everything, and it's horrible. You are a soul in distress when you're suffering like that.
By the time the unruly seas had calmed, our strength was all but spent, and we had yet to even glimpse the shores of Tural. In retrospect, of course, that battle against the storm would prove a fitting prelude to the coming contest for the throne.
It's gonna make us nauseated? I mean, it's political, so maybe so. So we don't have cabins to sleep in, we just lay on the floor. My beach outfit looks even more inappropriate now. Sun come out now? Yay, blue skies and a flying bird. It has blue feet. Is that a blue-footed booby? Is that what that is? Is that what you are? Or is it just a gull? Doesn't look like a gull exactly. I know the animals aren't accurate to our planet.
Morning. Joining us for some fresh air?
Well, we need it after yesterday.
Seems my belly has settled along with the weather, but I'll feel much better once we're on solid ground.
I understand. I guess we don't have magical Dramamine on Eorzea.
Can't be much farther now, can it?
I hope not. For your sake, friend. Look at the birds. Oh, they're so pretty.
Seabirds.
Seabirds. What's it called?
Land must be near. You need only hold out a while longer.
Oh yeah, that's one way to tell the land is near, because they won't go that far from land. Except for an albatross, those things will go forever.
For a dark moment, I thought the ocean might swallow us. Glad to have my pessimism proven wrong.
You and me both.
In other good news, I examined the sailor who took a fall, and he's faring well. I'm sure he'll make a full recovery.
Thank you, Dr. Alphanel.
Good news indeed. If all's well, then we needn't delay in launching the landing boat. Ships have to lower anchors some way from shore. Too close, and they risk having their underbellies ripped open by the reefs that crowd Tuliola's coasts. Come.
Thanks for bringing us all this way.
Ha! We only did what we were paid to do. Couldn't hardly set you adrift halfway.
Salty sailors.
If anything, it should be us thanking you for helping us through that beast of a storm. As a matter of fact, everyone's starting to fancy your chances in the contest. At this rate, we won't be able to lay wagers no more.
Then I better not let you down.
Oh. Oh, she's gonna
Easy,
throw.
stomach. Easy.
No matter how strong a warrior you are, the seasickness will get you. There's no fighting your own stomach.
We're the last to board. If there's nothing left to say, then let's shove off, shall we?
Ooh, pretty. You could see all the way through that water. Oh, this is beautiful. Oh, I want to swim in it. I wonder if there'll be underwater
Blue
parts.
seas, clear skies, and boundless possibilities. I dare say our destination will soon be in sight.
Enjoying yourself for a change?
I'm always enjoying myself.
There, look, my friends. Behold the scene of our next great adventure.
At last, we are come to the land you call the New World. To my home, Tural.
I want to touch her ears. Don't her ears look soft? And Erinville's ears too. And Grahatia's. I want to touch all the animal ears. Dawntrail! Woohoo! We're here! After our long, long wait. Do you think that would offend the people if I walk up to them and go, "Can I touch your ears?" Of course, my character has furry ears too. I could just touch my own ears. Clement's still suffering. Pretty. I like these feather things. Wow. I like that it's this like South American Mayan looking motifs. That's pretty cool.
Gods, I've seen cities with an impressive mix of cultures, but this is something else.
Let's go get some food.
Is that a... No. I've never seen Vanu feathers in that color before.
Now you have.
You'll find much here you never knew existed. There may be a sea route now, but visitors to Tulihiolal are still few and far between. And as we don't build seafaring ships, only a handful of Turali ever venture abroad.
Mamulja sellswords mostly. Those willing to play the fool sail with Lominsan merchants to secure employment in Eorzea.
I suppose that makes us a rare sight in your country.
Rare and currently undocumented. Were there some forms we should fill out or...
Forms? Did you forget who you're traveling with?
You are outsiders? Visitors to Tural?
We are.
We are.
Our nation is soon to hold a right of succession to choose its next dawn servant. We will not abide interference from foreign agents seeking to foment trouble. What brings you to Tulihiolal?
I can answer that. These fine people are allies in my succession bid.
Third promise. If you vouch for them, then all is well. Of course.
Are they referring to her as the third promise?
Please, accept our apologies.
No need to bow and scrape. That our soldiers are so diligent in their duties fills me with pride.
Oh, I like her nails. They're really long. They look
We'll
very
be
fierce.
continuing our patrol then.
I want an outfit like hers. I really like it.
Well, well. You really are a figure of authority here.
Are you suggesting I don't look the part?
You totally do. You know what's weird? I was like, why does her face look kind of odd? She doesn't have whiskers. I guess I'm used to like kitty faces having whiskers, and I know that the Makote don't, but she has that split upper lip, and so it makes it look like she should have whiskers. I don't know. She looks good though.
Anyway, first things first.
Let's get a place to stay and food. I want to eat one of the tacos that Graha Tia was eating in the trailer.
I bid you welcome to Tulihulal.
It is a cool city. Ooh, we're all piled on top of each other. Okay, where's my quest giver? There it is. Erinville. He says, well, despite the storm's efforts to the contrary, here we are, safe and sound. Give me the XP. You have arrived in Tulihulal. You can return to the city at any time by speaking with a swarthy sailor in Scholar's Harbor in Old Charlan. Well, I hope to get the aetherite crystal so I don't have to do that. Walklamat. While being on solid ground has improved Walklamat's mood, her stomach appears to be lagging behind. Ooh, a weapon coffer. Weapon. Right then, first things first, she says. Oh, she needs to settle her tummy. Still a bit queasy. No more boats for a while. Well, now that she's attuned to our aetherite, she doesn't have to take it, right? I realize we just arrived, says Erinville, but we should get you familiar with this city before the rite of succession begins. Yes, please. Alphano, no arguments here. I should very much like to explore. Then I'll guide you, says Walklamat. Alisa, are you sure you're in any condition to do so? Get her a 7-Up with some saltines or something. Curious passerby says, aha, we were wondering who these strange folk were, so the third promise has found herself some new followers then. Right, so she is the third promise. Third promise isn't a thing, it's her. Followers, says Erinville. He's a grumpy boy. Curious passerby says, Walklamat, are you unwell? She's like, I'm fine. No, sir, not at all. Couldn't be better. The third promise does not get seasick. No, sir. As for my hand-picked entourage here, I've recruited them to help me win the rite of succession. I was about to show them around the city, in fact. Inquisitive passerby, that sounds lovely. Look at their pretty outfits. But a group of foreigners is going to attract attention, especially if they're in the company of the third promise. Everyone will be curious. We certainly were. Oh, look at the things on his face. I didn't realize they were like appendages, or I thought they were, it was a mustache, but it's like his face coming out of his face. All right, Curious Passerby says, your siblings have a tendency to command a respectful distance, but you're just so easy to approach. Aw. And I enjoy it so much when you do. Please, don't ever worry that you're a bother to me. You're very kind. Good day to you, third promise. Erinville, they did have a point. Walklamat is technically royalty here. Like it or not, a person of her station surrounded by this many outsiders is bound to draw a crowd. Walklamat, wait, what do you mean technically? Erinville, I suggest you moved in 2 groups so as to attract less attention. Walklamat, just technically ignoring me then. Marigold, you and Crow come with me. And then Erinville's gonna take the twins. I think we should go in a big group, but Alphino says we'll get in touch once we've had a good look around. Erinville, that voyage is hard on all of us, so we'll take it slow and recuperate. We'll have time enough for that. Enjoy your wanderings. Oh, little Cryle, you're so cute. Hey, Ryza, welcome back. Perhaps we should wait a bit, says Cryle, at least until Woklamat's nausea subsides. Nah, she'll be fine. No need for that, says Woklamat. I'm ready to go. Oh. We need to get the scholars of Charlene to make an anti-nausea medication. Alright, well, Clement, she says, I'm fine now, really. Can't stand around all day feeling sorry for myself, what with the contest looming and all. Now then, seeing as we're already here, I might as well tell you about the harbor. Erinville already mentioned the reefs in our coastal waters, which explains why you don't see any big ships moored at the docks. The rise of the history so far is good. Like, we got in a storm, and the mast was gonna break, and people were hurt, but they're okay now. And here we are. We've landed, and now we're gonna get a tour of the town. Let's see. No big ships moored at the docks. Only vessels with shallow drafts can navigate the bay. Mostly small fishing boats or barges ferrying cargo up and down the rivers from inland settlements. Much of the incoming traffic is from Yok Tural, the southern landmass. The clans produce various goods for export. Their wares were unloaded here and carted off to the merchant stalls in the neighboring markets. Speaking of which, Bayside Bevy should be our next stop. Well, Clement and Cryle and I are accompanying you. Okay, we need to go on this group quest. And we get this thing around us. Let's roll, guys. This town is so pretty. I love it. And it has these big cranes to lift stuff up. And these cool banners. And all the friends are standing here. There must be a quest here. Look, it's my twin. Another purple-haired Makote. Hey, and she has purple eyes, not pink eyes, but we look very similar. Line us up, like, because I'm a dork. They're sisters. I need to change her mine's outfit. She needs an outfit change. Let's do it. She's not ready for the beach. It's not beach time yet. Let's see. This one's beachy, also in that same color. I seem to like that color. I have so many gorgeous outfits that I've made. It's hard to pick. I'm gonna go with this one today. There we go. She's ready. She's kind of in her white mage outfit. One of many white mage outfits. But we're in the green today. Alright, where were we? We were heading this direction. So here's some shops. Let's look at them. Welcome, welcome. Come seeking work, have you? You'll want to have a word with Molly Holly. I'm sure she's received a few requests. Oh, this must be the turn-in quests. Let's see. Artisans can do work here. And there's the leave meat. Oh, she's so pretty with all her colorful fur like a parrot. I love it. Alright, let's talk to our friends in this circle. Woklamat says, this is Bayside Bevy, Tuliola's largest marketplace. Being right on the harbor, everything from fresh fish to imported wares goes directly to the shelves. Anything you want, they most likely have. Do they have anti-nausea medication? Oh right, I should mention that here in Tuliolal, we buy things with Pel, a currency that the Pelu created. But don't worry, more and more trade is coming in from Eorzea, so most shops are happy to accept your gil. There's also Wachumeki, another market to the east of here, but that could wait for another time. I have other places I want to show you first. Next, we'll head back a bit, then northward up the stairs to a certain plaza. I can't wait to see the look on your faces. Alright, let me look over here. Here's another person. Oh, a goblin's over here with paperwork. Alright, nice. Summoning bell, I don't need that. Market boards over here. Hunt boards over here. The Dawn Hunt vendor. Ooh, let's look over there. What stuff do I have? Oh no, I must have met certain requirements. Okay, I can't do that yet. Is that a player? That's a player. She looks so cool. She has the female Rothgar. Very intimidating with those glasses. I like it. Alright, I'm gonna look at the map and see what our city looks like. Oh my gosh, it's huge. This city is massive. And where are we? We're down here. This is the marketplace. Okay. There's probably an aetheryte around. There's one. I wonder if I can attune to it. Well, Clamat's like over here. Oh, theirs look different. Wait, let me get a better shot of it there. It has that South American motif to it. I love it. Love, love, love. Alright, she wanted to go this way. So this way we should go. What do you have to show us about Clamat? Show us where the tacos are. And we left Grahatia on the dock. He was waving goodbye. I wanted him to come with us. Alright, here's some more markets. The materia vendor, materia melder, merchant, battlecraft, etc. Mender, let's mend my gear. I don't know how long it's been since I mended my stuff. Let's make sure all my stuff is all good for when I get attacked in a dungeon and die to a mechanic. Independent merchant. Do you have cute clothes? That's what I want to know. None of that is cute clothes. Or weapons. Gemstone trader, retainer of okay. Battlecraft supplier. Show me cool weapons. Department of Magic. It's not Department of Magic, what is it? DOM is Disciple of Magic. I don't remember. I think it was Department of Magic. Alright, let's see what the outfit looks like. Oh, I don't want to buy it. What do I try it on? Try it on. Yes! Oh, I like it. I like it! And it has the 2 dyeable channels. Okay, let's play with the dye preview a little bit. Let's say I want it to be like blue. Oh, yes, yes, yes. And then dye 2 would be like purple. Oh, yes, you can really customize it. I love this. Oh, this is gonna be so good. Yes, yes. And I bet that outfit comes from, just questing. But if not, it shall be mine. Alright, we mended our gear. Oh, my thing wore off. Okay. Let's make sure I have my 3% XP buff going. Ooh, little guy. Let's see. They look really good. They are playing Pictomancer, it looks like. Oh, let me wave at her instead of being a creep. Because sometimes I stand there leering at people. Her name is Cat Punch. Alright, into the circle we go. Wicklamat, tell me things. Not you, pet. Wicklamat. Alright, what do you think of that? Hey. Goodness me, you have Aetherites in Tuliolal, says Crow. I think I told you before, but my brother Koana spent 3 years studying in Charlian. He fell in love with the nation and its ways and brought back to us knowledge of Aetherite construction. Papa warmed to the idea at once. I have one built immediately. Did you do the attuning thing? If you're ready to continue, we'll head down again and then up the slope to the side. Right at the top is a gate which leads to Zaktaral. Let's make a stop at Bright Plume Post on the way though. That's the headquarters for the Lands Guard. Alright, we gotta attune to this thing or we will have great regrets. Next stop. Down and to the left. I like this building. Ooh, and this hill is gonna be good for our calves. Good thing I don't have to run up in real life. Do they have something to say now? Okay. Kryl says, trudging up and down all these slopes and stairs is exhausting. I understand now where Wilclamot gets her endless endurance. Yeah, I think that's true. Wilclamot says, we have a lot of narrow, winding streets that crawl up the sides of the mountain. As you can see, though, the builders made sure the city's main thoroughfares were wide enough to accommodate wagons. A huge wagon. Wait, did I miss? Okay, I did not miss an aetheryte. There's one far away, but it was far enough away that I wouldn't have gotten it. Oh, we get to go up there? So good. Look how pretty it is! Ah, I can't... Oh, the sun is rising. Sunrise in Tuliolal. There it is. That's good. That's the good stuff right there. I'm gonna go look at these flowers because they're so pretty and bright. Look at, they're huge. I mean, these things would be like, what, 12 feet tall in real life. My little Makote is like 5 foot, I think. Maybe a little smaller. I don't remember. She's pretty wee. These buildings I love. Oh, and this Reaper's swirling his stuff around. All right, that's cool, dude. There's an aetheryte we need to attune to. Oh, let's go look at this animal. Look, he's very big. Oh, he's got a friend. That's a good lad. And the critter goes snuffle. Where are his eyes? His eyes are down here under his horn. Interesting. Good creature. Look at this huge cart. I guess he's one of the things that pulls that thing. Cart's enormous. All right, we got that aetheryte. Now where are we heading? We're heading over here. Bright Plume Post. Wilclamot says, here we are, Bright Plume Post. The soldiers stationed here are responsible for defending Tuliolal and preserving the peace. The Lands Guard are led by our nation's strongest warrior, and so naturally Papa has commanded them since the beginning. At least until 3 years ago when Zoral Ja took over as commander. The title is no empty honor. It means the first promise is considered equal to the Dawn Servant in martial strength. We need an explanation of these promises. Meanwhile, I haven't even managed to... Well, I'll discuss my brothers and their accomplishments later. Alphino and Alice should be around here too. Come on, it's time I showed you the Sky Gate. It's right at the northern end of Talon March. Oh, and then these guys are doing a fighting demonstration. Fight, fight! That's cool. The animations look really good. I am pleased. Next stop is over this way. Oh, I love this pink tree. It's really pretty. All right, what Clamont says. Oh, she's gonna talk. I think we had a cutscene with voice. She says, massive, isn't it? Sure is. You're not wrong. And on the other side is an equally massive bridge to match. Both were constructed by a race of giants, the Yak-Hui. Strictly speaking, Tural is actually two separate continents. Yak-Tural, the southern lands of the mother, and Zak-Tural, the northern lands of the father, which lie beyond the bridge. Legends say it used to be one great landmass, but long ago the two gods fought a titanic battle, and when one threw the other to the ground, the impact was so devastating as to split the continent in twain. Kryl says, a familiar sounding tale. I am put in mind of the conflict between Heidelin and Zodiark. Ugh. Don't even bring that up, Kryl. Kryl says, but getting back to Zak-Tural, these lands are also part of the Tuliolal nation, correct? That's right, says Will Clamont. Isn't my father incredible? He united the peoples of two continents into a single nation. The many clans of Tural have been at war for generations. It was only when Papa traveled the lands and put a stop to their myriad conflicts that we finally had peace. And that's the main reason I want to win the throne, so I can preserve the peace he's built. That's a good goal. Well, Clamont says, I see you're more interested in what's behind the gate than hearing about my aspirations. Well, I mean, she is a traveler and an explorer. Well, Clamont says, crossing the bridge to Zak-Tural requires a special travel pass. Unfortunately, they don't issue any new permits until the rite of succession is over. I promise to get you one when I'm Dawn Servant, but until then, you'll just have to wait. And I'll say, I wish we could go there right now. Can I sneak? Come on. Well, Clamont says, be patient. I swear that once the throne is mine, that travel permit is yours. Kryl says, we must have covered half the city by now. Tuliolal is unlike any other place I've visited. I'm thoroughly enjoying myself. I am too. This is so good. Okay, let's open our present. We got a weapon coffer. Let's use it. Let's look if it looks good. Try on. It's okay. It doesn't make me go nuts like some of them I really get excited over. All right, I don't know if it's the best weapon for me. Let's see, recommended gear. It is not. Am I wearing my earring? I need that special earring that gives you the XP boost, right? This one. Oh, it only works for level 90 and below. Okay. That makes sense. That makes perfect sense. Alright, equip all my good stuff. We're ready. Okay, I'm going to try it on, but you know what? I bet if we dye it, what if we dye it? I bet it might look really cool then. Dye preview. Let's see. Poor girls in her underwear. Poor thing. Okay, we can make it all different colors. That's pretty neat. That's gonna be good. Ooh, and the tassels change color. Okay, I'm sold. I like that one too. Everything's gonna look better with all these extra dyes available. Look, Lamont. She's gonna give us the second half of the tour. We'll head west now, toward the Arch of the Dawn. The dirigible landing is on the way. You have dirigibles too, says Kryl. Tuliolal certainly doesn't want for methods of travel. We get by, says Will Clamont. Now, if you've seen enough of this area, let me know and we'll continue on. I have seen enough. I'm ready. The Arch of Dawn is on the other side of the city, so speak up if you see something that interests you as we walk. Alright, we have the accompaniment quest again. We cannot go through that gate. And look at the map. Alright, that's the map to North America, I guess. I think we attuned to this one, right? Let me double check. Okay, we did. Now we have to go this way again. Through the pretty flowers. The quest is called A City of Stairs. yeah, it is. Alright, Cryle. Cryle says, I'm still struggling to conceive how one could construct an entire city on the side of a mountain. Waklamot says, this was originally the site of Yakui Temple, a Yakui Temple. The giants built it when they were first making the bridge to Zaktaral to appease the god who slumbers in the Great Ocean Trench. After the Yakui withdrew, the temple stood empty for centuries. So when Papa was establishing this new nation, he saw a structure he could refurbish into a palace sitting practically in the center of Taral. He gathered artisans to do the work, and the houses they built for themselves became the foundation of the city you see today. Speaking of houses, we'll be passing through the Resplendent Quarter, the biggest residential district in Tuliolal. We'll climb these set of stairs here all the way up. Awesome. Can't wait. All the way up we go. Oh, so pretty. Let's look at the view. We gotta go look at the view. Let me zoom out. Let's go to the edge here so we get a better view. Alright, we got these red roofed thatched huts. Or buildings, not like huts, they're huge. And then there's the big gate we were looking at. Built by giants, for real. Let's go in this building. Is there anything in here? My new house, yeah. Up some more stairs. The arterial climb. Okay, what is this? I wonder if this is like training dummies of some kind. Because it looks, yeah, there's like a little, there's a training area here. Look at the little guys. Hi, little guys. Hi, you're even smaller than me. Is it a child or is it? Oh, look, it's a little, what are those called? Mamolja? A little guy. Wait, can I jump up with you, little guy? I have to get a better look at you because you're adorable and you are little. Oh, it's so small. And go on this one. There. Now we can see. We could admire the cuteness. So cute. Oh, and this one, the parent is holding the baby. Oh, look at it. They're like throwing it in the air, but not really. Oh, this is precious. It's a playground, not a training area. I mean, it's a training area in that sense. Like, it's helping the kids develop their skills. I'm gonna throw flowers on them. Yes, so cute. All right, let's go over here and look at the other kids. These guys are doing balance beams. And then these two are arguing over who's the faster runner. Oh, they're gonna run. 3, there they go. Good luck, kids. And then here's a weary parent. I've been there. Just a short rest, then it's back to it. Man, I feel you, dude. Sometimes, my kids are grown, but yeah, sometimes you just need a rest. Sometimes it's time to play on the equipment with them and laugh and have a good time, and sometimes you're just like, oh my gosh, you guys, please just run around for a while on your own. Wear yourselves out, please. Well, Clement, tell me, discuss the palace. Look at that. Papa's palace is called Valak Shunsa, which roughly translates to invincible resilience. You probably want to take a closer look, but we'll be coming back here later. So let's move on for now. Kryl. The sheer scale of this place is incredible. I wonder what the carving at the top represents. Well, Wakalamat, you're gonna tell us? There's the eagle heads again. What's that? What's that? I want to get this aetheryte while we're here. And little potato child with their whatever that critter's called, carbuncle. She looks so cute with her little hair done. Look at me looming over her. I'm gonna throw flowers at her in case she sees us. I don't want her to think I don't like her outfit. I very much like her whole thing. Oh, that's not a player. That's a NPC. Let me see your outfit, NPC. You're looking good in your bright parrot colors. Look at that pet that they have. Oh, they disappeared. Darn. I'm gonna draw another pet. Let's see what we get. What do we get? We get... Oh, a bird. What do I get? Hunting hawk. Very good. I love you, hunting hawk. You are totally appropriate to this area. We come in peace. And I bring a raptor to claw at you if you mess with me. Oh, maybe I should have used the aetheryte. Yeah, I should have used it to take us closer to where we're going. Alright, did I go here? Yeah, I've been there. Now, how do I get to where I'm going? Well, I can't go this way. There's somebody like coming out of the bushes. Okay. Yeah, we must have to go this way. I think I tuned that one. But we're definitely gonna take a look at this view. Because look at it! Shh. Oh, so pretty. Okay. Zoom out. And there's the ships and the reef. And all that beautiful water. And then the docks. And that close up of my character's face. Alright. And then there's this fountain with the guy on top of it. Empty fountain. What kind of place are you running, Wakalamat? Your fountain doesn't have water. Oh wait, it does have water. It's just really clear water. I was gonna criticize, but I'll run around in circles with this other person. Oh, they left. Okay, we were running in circles in the pond. The fountain. Next stop. Let's see if I can get that aetheryte since we're kind of passing by it. Oh, and then there's these houses. Oh, is this a housing district? They didn't, I don't think they said we were getting one, but maybe at some point. Oh, look at those. Wouldn't that be fun to have a house out there? The 4-hour cabins. Let's talk to her. We have no vacancies at present, she says. Okay. That's cool. That'll be somewhere to come back to. Something's happening at these places. quest that I am not part of. Let's make sure I'm going in the right direction. I think... Yeah, there's no... We're just following the main road. Alpaca handler. Wait, do we get an alpaca? The alpaca has just made a long journey, so I'm giving them a bit of a rest. That storm really churned up the trails, and my four-legged friends are having a harder time than usual. Aww. Will you let your little alpacas rest? Does that mean I get one? He says, if it's an alpaca you need, then look no further. Before you get saddled up, I'll need you to add your name to the register. It'll make things smoother the next time you need a ride. Oh, these are these are just the chocobos. Of course, and it has the icon on the mini-map too. I thought I was gonna get one as a mount. I was like, oh my gosh. Oh, we have a kitty in the window. Let me turn on the camera. Taser's over by the window. We can look at her being cute. That's a nice little place to eat. Look at the pretty lanterns in the middle. I love how everything is so bright and colorful. That's like another town we just left in Endwalker. I love that town too. Dirigible landing. Okay, so this is where we can catch a dirigible. Where am I going? Oh, I'm going the wrong direction. Well, I'll pick up the Aetheryte while I'm here. Might as well. Oh, I love these rocks and everything. This part, the rocks formed like that remind me a little bit of my homeland. All right, we got that. Now we go where we're supposed to go. Alright, how do I even get there? I clearly made a mistake. Oh, here's the stairs. Okay, I think that's where I need to go. We're gonna get to ride alpacas! Ah! I love it! I love it! I wanna ride an alpaca. I love the chocobos, but I want an alpaca. The Resplendent Quarter. Oh, another kid. Oh, they're so cute. Oh, he's drawing in the dirt. He's drawing a picture of one of his species people. It's a pretty good drawing, dude. You did really well. I throw flowers at you. Yes, I celebrate your artistic talent. And then he's over here counting plants. I hope your harvest is bountiful. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna live here. Look at this. Oh, how pretty. That's it. I'm gonna just sit in this pond. Whenever I feel overheated, into the pond. Did I already attune this? Okay, I did. I did? No, okay, I didn't. I'm like, have I gotten mad? Alright, now I'm attuned. Now let's talk to Kryel. Come here. Tell me your thoughts about this. She says, so this is the Resplendent Quarter. What manner of people live here? Well, Clement says, oh, we have residents from all the Yaktaral clans. Mamoja, Zubral, Pelu Pelu, Moblin, Hanu Hanu. We also have Tona Wauta, Etsaru, and Shitona, who moved south from their ancestral lands of Zaktaral. They're trying to trip me up with all these words. In essence, it's a gathering of people from every corner of Tyrol. And Cross says, a true representation of Tuliola's diverse character. The adornments on each building contribute to the eclectic cultural aesthetic. It's all so beautiful. Well, Clement, I'm glad you think so. Come, we'll continue down the stairs. Oh, I was gonna turn off the cam, but it turns out there's another kitty. We have all the kitties. Wait, we didn't go all the way up though. We need to go all the way up. We have to see. We have to see. Oh, and this one's playing with this baby too. Oh, I like it when they play with the babies. And the baby says hee hee hee. My heart. I can't handle this. It's too cute. Because if you have a kid, you've probably done that with them and they giggle like that. In exactly that way. They go hee hee hee. More like they shriek and pierce your eardrums and then you laugh because they're happy. Up even further. Oh my gosh, we are gonna get a heck of a view from the top here. Let's look. We got boats and we can even look down. Ooh, and over there there's like a crater? Or is that like the spine of a big creature? Or is it just rocks that make that shape? I bet we'll find out. And here we are. Is this the palace? I can't remember. Yeah, this is the palace again at the highest point. That makes sense. All right, well, Clement. No, I don't want to dismiss. I want to speak to you. Papa's palace is called Vala Kashunsa, which roughly translates to invincible resilience. Oh, we already did this one. Oh, we were supposed to talk with... Oh, okay. I made a wrong turn, but I don't regret it because we got more looks at this cool town. We were supposed to go to the dirigible landing after that, but since I'd already been there, I wasn't paying attention. I'm gonna play in the fountain. I love this style of a fountain where there's just like fountains everywhere with this shallow water like this. Where else did they have them? Oh, in Elder Scrolls Online and elsewhere, they had those. And you would like just get to splash through fountains randomly. I loved it. Love it, love it, love it. Alright, dirigible landing. Now we can talk to her. And here are our dirigibles. Not bad, eh? Let me look at them. There they are. The glare is something mighty, but big, colorful balloons. Yes, I want to ride on one. When do we get to ride on one? Woklamat says, I hear other nations use airships to sail the skies, but you'll only find balloons in Tuliolal. We have them for the exact same reason as the Aetherites. Koana brought back the plans from Charlan, and Papa thought them fantastic and commissioned their construction. This was around 3 years ago. Since that time, we've added flights to other settlements. Trade with frontier communities has never been easier. But that's enough about dirigibles. The Arch of the Dawn awaits. It sounds like her dad has done a good job of trying to help the country reach out to other countries and make peace and trade and stuff. So that all he sounds like a good leader so far. We're not seeing like bloodshed in the streets because he has like inquisitors or something. This is all very lighthearted so far, but this is Final Fantasy XIV, so I'm not fooled. It could go wrong at any moment. At any moment, a monster could come from the sky and burn people to a crisp. All right, now we're over here, and she says, oh my gosh, I'm having trouble talking to her. All Alright, we're at this gate, the Dawn Gate. Well, Clement, this is it. The Arch of the Dawn. When the giants were still here, it was known as the Yogg-Toroth Land Gate. But when Papa founded Tuliyollal, everyone began using its present name in honor of his great achievements. Through this gate is Kozama Uka, the wetlands south of the city. Depending on what the right of succession asks of us, we might end up going in that direction. Kozama Uka, the name alone is intriguing, says Kryl. Speaking of which, what were those fluffy animals we passed earlier? Those were alpacas. Are they not perfect? Don't you want one? Don't you want one? Let's go steal some. Can I have one as a mount? They have to have this as a mount. They wouldn't do this to us. They couldn't do it to us. Ah, those are alpacas, says Clement. Fearsome, four-legged fiends. Fiends? I don't think so. Fearsome, says Kryl. They seem quite placid to me. Well, Clement, you'll learn soon enough, Kryl. You'll learn soon enough. Okay, we'll be careful then. Well, Clement says, but forget the alpacas. I have something far more important to show you. Come on. Where am I supposed to go now? Now I go over here. If you wish to learn the history of Tuliyollal, then look no further. Okay, these stone pillars you mean? Says Kryl. Okay, yes, there's all these pillars going down the middle of the road. Or not the middle of the road, on the sides of the road. Kryl, what do you think about this? Ooh, I'm gonna get an outfit. Heck yeah! What is special about these pillars, if I may ask? Says Kryl. Well, Clement says, at a glance, they might look like ordinary stone decorations, but if you take a really good look, you'll see there's something much more interesting. Oh, cat fight. Cats, you guys. Don't fight, you guys, okay? There's room for both of you. Okay, looks like Timothy is defending his place at the windowsill, and Taserface has had to leave. Alright, destination. The following event cannot be skipped. Okay. Let's inspect the stone pillars. Well, they're really pretty. Very intricate. Do they have like laser beams in them or something? Dart guns. Bright lights. Kryl says pictures. Wait, no, these are glyphs. They seem to tell a series of stories, many of them featuring a two-headed Mamolja. Oh, then this must be... Well, Clement says, that's right. It follows the exploits of my father, Gulal Jaja, and his journey to unite our lands. We call it the Tuliyollal Saga. The deeds he performed and the bonds he forged, all immortalized in stone. There's no better way to learn how Tuliyollal came to be. Study them as long as you like. Oh, we have to look at each one. Okay. Click to confirm. Oh, all right. Let's look at that one. This one recounts the Lay of Repast. As you can probably tell, the figure depicted here is of the Zebral like me. Okay. For decades, the Zebral and the Mamolja were at war for control of the forest of Yogg-Toroth. The actions Papa took to end that conflict have since been hailed as the first steps in the founding of Tuliyollal. There is a clan of Hrothgar in Boja known as Hellions. In their society, the women rule as queens and the men serve as devoted subjects. Yet here in Tyrall, Zabral men and women appear to be of equal status. How dramatically culture can vary with location. Alright, so we got the repasts. We only have 4 of them. Okay, thought this is going to be a long process. Let's see, this one is of the Lay of Pots, which depicts the moblins of Kozama Uka. They might wear odd masks that sound weirdly muffled when they talk, but the gold and silver work they sell is the best you'll find anywhere. Moblin goods are the standard when it comes to gift giving. Clearly the Vanu aren't the only people with distant Tyrelli counterparts, says Cryo. Lay of Reeds. Here we have the Lay of Reeds. This is the story of when Papa visited the Hanu in their village of Kozamauka. The people Alphino almost mistook for Vanu, says Krau. If not for the colorful plumage, he spent a fair bit of time among the Vanu in the Sea of Clouds, so it's no surprise he took an interest in your countrymen. I don't know how it is with your Vanu, but our Hanu are bright and cheerful sort. They hold this one festival every year, very famous and a lot of fun. I wonder what the festival? And the last one, the Lay of Brotherhood. This pillar tells the Lay of the Brotherhood. It depicts the scene where Papa granted an audience to the foreign explorer Ket something. I can never remember the name. You mean Keteran Ram? Says Cryo. That's the one. Ketan Ram's arrival in Tyrall is what prompted Papa to embark on his own journey. It's said the two grew to be close friends, brothers in spirit, if not in blood, but no one knows what became of the explorer in later years. Ketan Ram's disappearance is a mystery in Eorzea as well, says Cryo. The records say he traveled between our lands and yours for a while, but then it's assumed he was lost at sea. Well, Clement says, if you're done with the first half, we can move on to the second. Oh, we do have more. Okay. 4 more pillars. These are interesting, though. I thought it wasn't going to be that interesting. All right, next one. Lay of Gold. The Lay of Gold, says Clement. This pillar shows one of the Pelu whose homeland is in Urukopaka. Having created our currency, the Pelu are rightfully known as the Merchant Clan. They oversee Tuliolal's markets, and their traveling peddlers are a common sight, no matter where you go in Tyrall. Don't let their size fool you. They might be mistaken as children, but beneath those beaked masks, they are clever and calculating traders. Next one, the Lay of Ice. Oh, this one's my favorite, says Clement. The Lay of Ice. It depicts the battle with the legendary Tyrall Vidral, Valigarmanda. I should explain. A Tyrall Vidral is a creature that has lived far beyond its usual lifespan and awakened to preternatural power. Tatara described the Far Eastern auspices in a similar fashion. Could this be the same phenomenon? Clement. Valigarmanda itself was dubbed the Sky Ruin, a name earned for the destruction and terror it visited upon Tyrall every time it stirred from its slumber. Boss fight. But 80 years or so ago, its ruinous reign was brought to an end. After a great struggle, Papa and his comrades managed to overcome the raging Vidral and sealed it away in the Urukopaka Mountains. Despite its reputation, however, Valigarmanda is also a symbol of power. That's why you see its likeness in Tuliolal's national emblem and adorning the banners of the palace. Alright, so that's the eagle thing, I think. I'm gonna move the camera so we can see Timothy better. See his mighty loafy body. Hey buddy, it's alright. Don't worry, I'm not gonna drop it on you. Probably. No, my tripod's pretty sturdy, but the little webcam is sort of like perched on it with a clip, so it is possible it'll fall, but it's very light. It wouldn't hurt him. It would just startle him. All right, Lay of Proof. The Lay of Proof. That big fellow is of the Yakhui, the largest of Tyrall's peoples. These giants once used their great size and strength to establish a dominion encompassing all of Yak Tyrall. Having brought the southern reaches to heel, they then turned northward, setting their sights on Zaktaral. You'll recall that massive bridge they built beyond the Skygate. Sometime after launching their northern campaign, however, they just gave up. They abandoned the lands they'd conquered and withdrew into the mountains of Urkopaka. I've never even seen any of their kind so much as set foot in the city. Kral says this was a people with the power and resourcefulness to raise a temple on a mountaintop and build a bridge across the sea with stone. What could move them to renounce their ambitions and their place in Turali history? What indeed? What are we gonna find? Lay of Ice. We looked at that already, right? Okay, Blank Pillar. Oh, this one's unmarked, says Kryal. Woklamat says, Papa says he left a blank pillar for the next chapter in Tuliyolal's history. Whatever that might be. Had your fill of history then? I'm gonna say yes, thank you. I have a sort of basic understanding. I forget the names of all the different critters though. There's so many. Woklamat says, glad to hear it. You know, I feel awfully hungry all of a sudden. No surprises there, seeing I couldn't keep anything down for a while, but now I think I'm ready to eat again. So let's go and have ourselves a bite of a local delicacy. Come, I'll take you to the best restaurant in the city. Kral says, I like the sound of that. Best restaurant in the city, here we come. I'm hungry in real life. I want some good food. Woklamat says, have you ever had tacos? They're a Tulioli classic. You bake a crunchy shell made from corn flour and fill it with meat and salad. A lot of shops and stalls sell them, but I like how they're made here at Zbalyav Thai's best. And I need one right in front of me right now. Let's head downstairs and place an order with old Brook Evu. Let's do it. I want tacos. Oh my gosh, now I want that in real life. I haven't eaten much today. What time is it? Oh, it's 7 p.m. my time. And I've had like barely anything. No wonder I'm hungry. All right, let's order some tacos.
Brook Evo!
This part's voiced.
My companions must sample your heavenly tacos. One for each of us, please.
Right away, promise. And I'll pack them tight with my choicest feelings. Only the best for you and your friends.
Did you hear the Silver Scares are back? Seems their overseas foray ended in disaster. More than half their warband is missing, including their leader.
Trouble?
Aye. And now keen to rebuild their broken reputations, the survivors seek the Golden City. A fool's errand. How many hopefuls have disappeared in search of that fable? They should count their lucky stars they came home alive at all.
The legend of the Golden City is well known here, I take it.
It is, but as no one's ever seen it, many question if there is any truth to the tale. Like our skeptical Erinville.
I can't imagine the Dawn Servant would request a formal survey for a place that doesn't exist.
Right, so they're not beating the furry allegation. Yeah, I know. So many animal
Now
people.
To find a spot with a pleasant view to enjoy our crunchy spoils.
Crunchy spoils. How big are these tacos? If she is gonna eat only one. Oh, someone's being rude. Oh, they smushed the tacos! They smushed the tacos! How could you?
If it isn't the third promise.
Who is this bully?
Oh, no.
Do you know whose taco you just smashed?
I don't know these ones. New salt.
Reza, the game is 10 years old, but they just did a graphical update that just went live today with the new expansion. So that's why it looks so good. And they changed, like, the grass will, like, move around your feet, and they did a bunch of stuff to update it. So I'm very happy with it. I think it looks really good.
Dredge from foreign waters is my guess, brother.
He has those cool, chameleon eyes. You would never admit, like, with one with the forward-facing predator eyes and one with the chameleon eyes, no one can sneak up on him.
Of course, that's it. Wuklamat is so afraid of the coming contest that she went crying for special help.
Oh, this bully's gonna go down. This is terrible.
Was there something you wanted, Bakul Jaja?
The third promise remembers us! Such an honor.
Glory on your name, brother.
And on yours, brother.
I know my rivals for the throne. Nothing more.
Another child of the Dawn Servant?
No, this brute.
We have no ties to their farce of a family. Unlike the sneevling housecut, we are blessed siblings, the elevated chosen. We alone are fit to succeed Golul Jaja as Dawn Servant.
All peoples are equal in Tulihyolal. Your heritage gives you no greater claim to the throne.
Yeah. So, stick that in your eye.
Shall we test that idea here and now? See if your strength is equal to ours.
She's ready. We'll back you up.
None of this has any bearing on the right of succession, correct? Best not waste your energies on pointless scuffles.
Yeah, talk him down, Cryo. If you lay a finger on her head, I would take you down myself.
The kitten comes to the house cat's defense.
The kitten.
Pathetic. Since when was our nation overrun by mewling weaklings?
Since you came by and stepped on our taco.
Listen to me, you.
Cryo has her hand out, like, don't. Cryo's gonna hold her back. Oh, and they got their little bully gang with them.
A two-headed mamulja. I knew of them, but that's the first I've seen in the flesh.
Some get it into their twin heads that they're destined to follow in my father's footsteps. So they travel to distant lands to hone their battlecraft. Those are likely the ones you've heard about.
Are there other two-headed claimants?
No, just Bakul Jaja. Even in Tural, his kind are far from common. The Mamulja people largely belong to one of three clans. The Hubigo.
Alright. That was the kind that were holding the baby. Oh, he's eating a taco. Look at that delicious tortilla. I'm so hungry.
The Bunewa.
Oh, okay. The chameleon people. Cool.
And the Dopro.
And those dudes, alright.
Every once in a great while, a two-headed offspring is born from a union between the brown-scaled Ubico and the blue-scaled Bunewa, the child grows to possess immense strength, both physical and magical.
Blessed siblings indeed.
My question is, how is a two-headed kid born? As a mom, I gotta ask. Maybe they're born from eggs, because if you don't have C-sections, that ain't gonna work very well. Free Taco Bell advertisement, absolutely. I was just thinking, like, I have a Mexican restaurant near me. I could order tacos for dinner if I wanted to.
In my mouth.
Let's go buy more tacos, right? Let's go get more tacos. We'll give more money to your friend that runs the store.
Enjoying your tour of the city, I trust. We've seen our share of notable sights and took a moment to rest. As such, we're ready to present ourselves at the palace for the rite of succession. Shall we meet you there?
Not until after
Palace
dinner.
it is. I'll let Wooklamart know. Destiny calls. Perhaps we can return for more tacos later?
Aww.
So it goes.
Disappointment. Oh good, she reached down to pick up the bag. I was like, they better not just litter in their beautiful city. Krause says, I was looking forward to trying some authentic Tulialala cuisine, but we should hurry and join Alphino and the others at the palace. Woklama, alright, it's a bit of a climb to the top, but you can head up from the Resplendent Quarter, or even the eastern side of Talonmarch if you prefer. Now that you have the idea of how the city's laid out, I'll let you find your own way to Volak Shunsa. Oh, my poor empty belly, says Woklama. Get a taco to go. Eat it while you walk. There are solutions to this problem. And you're royalty, right? You can make people wait. Up here. Oh my gosh, these doors are huge. How much energy does it take to open those every time? It's magic, it's okay. Oh, look at the shine on the tiles. They did a good job with the graphics. The shine moves as you move. That looks so good. Pretty tiles. And we have these huge doors on the side. I can definitely see how giants built this place. Oh my gosh, where is Aaronville in all this? Can I find him? There he is. Do you have a better feel for the city now? He asks. Where's my girl? There she is, there she is. Okay. You made it. Good. Then we're all here, says Woklamat. I'm still hungry enough to eat a whole roasted colibri, but the contest won't wait for us forever. When I get chest gear, nice. It's not as good as what I have, but it's that one I liked. It's that one I liked. Oh, I love it. I can't wait to dye it. It's gonna be so pretty. That's going into my glamour dresser. Aaronville. Upon speaking to Aaronville, several cutscenes will play in sequence. It's recommended you set aside sufficient time. Okay, we'll watch the cutscenes and then I might look at rating somebody. We're gonna see. It's been about 2 hours. I usually can't go too much past 2 hours or 3 hours. Aaronville says, I've acquainted the twins with the city as best I could in a short time. Their unbridled enthusiasm made it rather difficult. Invariably, something would catch their eye, spurring them to run down an alley to investigate, just like herding a pair of unruly quarrels. I hear that. They're totally like that. I love it. I love that about them, that they're curious. I understand all too well. Charlene had the same effect on me. Right then, now it's time we saw the inside of the palace. Papa will want to know I'm home and to meet the allies I've chosen. Given how impulsive he is, though, there's no telling what we might be in for. What does that mean? You don't really want an impulsive leader. You want a steady leader. He's all off with their heads, into the jail. Trial by combat. Oh. That guy's huge. Estinian didn't care. He's fought bigger.
Estinian? When did he get here?
More to the point, why is he here?
Oh, you know this man?
We do.
Whenever my father spots a promising opponent, he invites them to Sunperch to duel. Pressing duties or no, he can't resist a good fight.
So the one Estinian is crossing blades with.
Weird that one of the heads has a veil on it.
That will do, Spearman.
Is it like dead or something?
Receive my darling daughter.
Okay. Hey, friend.
Know that you are the strongest I've fought in many a moon, if not longer. It is the privilege of a life long lived to face such a formidable soul.
If it's formidable you want, then look no further than that woman there.
There's 3 women standing there, so 4, including my warrior light.
I see you, warrior.
We got Alice and Kryl and Waklama and me. We're all tough people.
We had no idea you meant to visit Tural.
I've seen what lies east. This time I chose west.
Oh yeah, I remember at the another quest he said he was going west.
Made his travel plans.
You witnessed our bout. If you thought he was fearsome, that was with one head dozing.
Oh, it's asleep. Okay, I was like, God, I hope it's not
I'm
dead.
not sure I understand.
I don't want that extra head to be dead and like sitting there.
The old man has been feeling his years. The uncovered side is the head of resolve, and age has only deepened his love for combat. But the head of reason, wiser of the two, sleeps more and more these days. As I understand it, the veil helps with the restoration of his magical energies.
Starting to think about how like blood circulation works through the empty head and stuff.
I want to hear of your adventures.
Lamachi.
A term of endearment. It's what my family calls me.
Oh.
Oh. When last did we see you in the palace? Greetings, Solonesh.
It's Erenville now, Dawn Servant.
He has a
took the
name
while
too.
abroad, and have since grown accustomed to it.
Aaronville, then. And these others? I assume are Lamatee's recruited allies. Ha! Old-tempered still. Yet as much as I'd enjoy testing their mettle, the hour of the right is at hand. I will summon the other claimants at once. Then I shall leave you to it. Good fortune, my friends. The claimants are assembled. The first promise, Zorolja. The second promise, Gona. The third promise, Uklamat. And lastly, the chosen of Mamuk, Bakul Jaja. You four will compete in the right of succession, the outcome of which will decide who takes my place as Dawn Servant. I am not the man I once was. My wiser half sleeps the days away, and it is time I yield my position. But mine is a torch that has never been passed. Tuliyola is young, and so I look to the always for inspiration. The right of succession, the means by which the autarch of Mamuk was chosen. Only the two-headed were deemed fit for this contest. But the Tuliyola I built is a nation of many peoples. Our leader needn't have two heads, nor be a Mamulja at all. So I gave the right of claimant not only to the son I sired, but to my adopted children as well. Yet the opportunity to rule was still not equal. That is why a recent tournament offered a place in the contest as the winning prize.
Now you have us to compete against. Though it seems the one head was already too afraid to face us in the tournament.
Our brother was in Shock Tural leading the Landsguard on a campaign to eradicate a Tural Vidral. Anyone with sense would know he was too busy for games.
Now for the part you've been waiting to hear. The nature of the contest itself. To triumph in the right of succession, and thereby claim our nation's throne, you must travel the lands of Yogg-Turaul and find the City of Gold.
Oh my. Okay. Piece of cake.
If I may, Father.
Speak, Kona.
The Golden City is an ancient Turali legend, but after so many failed attempts to find it, the story has become more fairy tale than fact. If you would charge us with such a quest, are we then to assume you have proof of the city's existence?
I offer as proof my unbroken word, for I have seen it with my own 4 eyes.
All right.
The city's real. All those years.
This was before the founding of Tuliyollal. I traveled the lands of Turaul with my companions, and we ended our journey at the gates to the Golden City. I mean to have you do the same, but in order to achieve victory proper, you'll need to break the seal I put in place. Bring them.
Oh, they're all different. Are we gonna have to like team up? Are they a mini version of those pillars?
Saga.
You will retrace the path I walked to unite our peoples, step by step. Along the way, 7 chosen electors will be waiting to measure your worth. Earn their keystones by performing the feats they ask of you. Once you've fitted each of the 7 tablets with the keystone, you'll have the key to unlock the seal on the Golden City's gates.
So the contest is in stages, none of which can be skipped by rushing to the ultimate objective.
Exactly. Exciting, isn't it?
Martial tournaments, hunting festivals, and now this? You do so love your contests, Papa.
Were I a few years younger, I would have joined in myself, giving you a proper challenge. You may think the ride is tedious or nonsensical, or both, but I am yielding our nation's throne. Let me have this final indulgence.
A waste of time. Just name Bakunja as successor and be done with it.
Dad doesn't like that.
Rite of cessation begins now. I'll be watching your progress with great interest.
I'm curious about these 2 brothers of hers.
Remember to collect your tablets before you leave.
Like if at the end, like we'll have 3 people ruling or something like that. Not the two-headed dude. He's a bully. No bullies. Well, what's Kyle up to?
You are one of Lamachi's allies. Speak freely.
I am Kryl Baldessian, representative of the students of Baldessian. My name is perhaps familiar to you?
Ah.
It would seem you sent this letter to my orders some years ago. The ink has since faded and much of the writing is illegible. Even so, we managed to determine the essence of it. A request to investigate the Golden City, addressed to my grandfather, Galuf. Included with the correspondence was this earring. A fairy tale and a piece of jewelry were enough to convince my grandfather to sail halfway across the world. So there is surely some greater mystery at work here. On behalf of the students, I've come to seek clarification on the matter. Have you any knowledge you might share with me?
No, not at this time.
Oh, how disappointing for her.
I have tasked the claimants with finding the Golden City. To fulfill your request would afford one of them an unfair advantage in the right of succession.
We're just gonna have to figure it out ourselves, Kyle. Don't worry, we got
But
you.
once the contest is decided, I plan to entrust the entire truth to my successor. If you want to hear it, then you had best help Lamachi win.
Very well, Dawn Servant. On my honor as a student of Baldessian, I will find your Golden City. Thank you for hearing my petition.
How about that? She's grown into a remarkable young woman. You should be proud, Galuf.
Oh, they were friends. I wonder if Galuf is like living in the city or in some attic room. Or is he dead? I don't remember if he's alive or not, if we know or not. I feel underdressed with all these colorful people.
Too late to change your mind now, I suppose. But are you sure you wish to be part of this? Our third promise is not wont to take no for an answer. Though you may have agreed to help, I worry that you were swept up in her relentless enthusiasm.
Well, we
or
were.
Perhaps you've been lured by the glory of the Golden City. Either way, this contest for the throne will place you and yours at the heart of political turmoil. If you are second-guessing your decision, tell me now. This may be my last chance to help you withdraw.
Nah, we'll stay. We'll stay. Oh, is she having a vision? Oh, she's thinking of Graha.
Life is a series of journeys, my friend. And there's no telling what awaits us on the long road. But what's important is to be true to yourself as you walk it. Only then can we hope to be content when we arrive at the end of one and step forward into another.
I'm gonna say I want to see where this journey leads.
So you are committed to your path. I will speak no more of it then. As for my own involvement, I can no longer conduct myself as a mere guide, I think. Not after the Dawn Servant's revelation.
Here they come!
It's Saralja!
Such a fearsome mien. Make no mistake, there goes Tuliola's mightiest warrior.
He looks pretty mighty. Oh, someone's running out to him.
First promise, our village needs aid. The cold weather stunts our crops, and the children of our village go hungry.
Let's see how he responds.
Once you ascend the throne, I beg of you, grant my people new lands, please!
Saralja.
Take heart, tiller of the soil. The resilient son, blood heir to the Dawn Servant, has heard your pleas.
Oh, good. He's gonna help. Yay! He's not like, get out of my way, punk. He's a guy of few words. I like how he calls his friend to talk for him.
Saralja, the first promise and commander of the Landscape. Saralja, the palaceer. As he was so careful to remind the crowd, Saralja is indeed the natural child of Gurul Jaja.
And Resilient Son, is that another title, like the first promise?
After a fashion. Common knowledge has it that two-headed Mamulja cannot sire children. Yet Saralja was born all the same, with the head of Resolve's features and the head of Reason's scales. An extraordinary example of life's unyielding resilience.
And a warrior's reticence. He says little, but the way he moves... I know a hardened soldier when I see one.
He's a natural swordsman, a gift he inherited from his father. Some even say that the son has already surpassed the sire. Should he come to power, the first promise means to employ that martial prowess in the conquest of foreign lands. For this, he and his supporters have been labeled expansionists. This puts him in direct opposition to Wuklamat, who advocates for the preservation of peace.
Ah, I see. Okay, so he wants to take over other areas.
You may recall that she spoke of a claimant who cannot be allowed to rule. That is Saralja, the warmonger.
All right. So he's off our list of people that would be a good leader because we don't want to have wars and trying to take over other people's land. So that just leaves Wuklamat and the green-haired Mikote guy. Cryo, what's up? You need a hug?
The echo. It gave me a glimpse into Saralja's ambitions.
Uh-oh.
Deep and unknowable, like an abyss. Yet at the same time, a roaring, unquenchable fire. It was a trifle terrifying, to be frank.
Well, we definitely have to beat him now. All right, here comes the Mikote guy. Let's learn more about him. He looks like he's a machinist. Or is that gunbreaker? I don't know. I've played machinist, but I'm not sure.
Second promise, you must bring us more marvelous conveniences. More dirigibles and trains and the like. We need you in charge to make trading easier.
The elders, they complain and complain about abandoning tradition. But we're not like them, afraid of everything foreign and new.
You have our wholehearted support. With your ingenuity and knowledge, you're sure to win the contest.
Forgive me, but the right of succession is barely begun. I will hear your petitions if and when I am named Dawn Servant. If you will excuse me.
Okay, he seems okay so far. He wants to expand trade, or they think he will.
As always.
That's Arcona. Practical to a fault.
Here we have Kona, the second promise, who spent time as a pupil at Charlian's own studium.
Now that you mention it, I think I did see him in the halls once or twice. There was nothing to suggest he was Turali, much less from a royal family.
That was by design. He forwent his usual garb and took an Eorzean name to avoid attention.
So it was Kona who introduced the dirigibles. And the railway too, given what we just heard.
In furtherance of his goal, to enrich Tuliolal with every bright notion he learned of in Charlian. He is the hope of those who prize innovation. As aloof as he may seem, Kona and Wuklamat actually get along rather well. They bicker and banter as only close siblings do.
Uh-oh, here comes the bully. Boo! Hiss.
How
thumbs
gracious
down.
of you all to cheer the lesser claimants.
Oh, they like him? Why do you like him? He's mean. That guy doesn't like him. Uh-oh. Are they gonna pick on him? Don't pick on him.
Oh, come now. What are you afraid of? I'm no different from your Dawn servant.
Pretty sure you are.
That my kind should reign is Mamulja tradition, and has been so since before there was a Tuliyola. I'll brush aside your feeble contenders, and then you'll see who deserves your deity.
Well said, brother.
The Mamulja have finally found peace in Tuliolal. I pity those fanatics are intent on keeping that tradition alive.
Oh, she's elderly. I couldn't tell.
The
It's like he's about to pick on an old lady.
Jaja, winner of the recent martial tournament, and the only claimant not of the Dawn's promise. His strength is undeniable, but you see how he is. A few devoted Mamulja are his only supporters.
Because he's mean. Taco smasher.
What would he do with the
Ooh.
throne should he win it?
His policies and so forth. I doubt he's thought much beyond winning the contest itself. But one thing seems certain. If he does become Dawn servant, he will see the Mamulja exalted as the ruling class, and all others forced into subservience.
That's awful. For sure, he can't win.
Sounds like another that cannot be allowed to rule.
Yeah, those two are gonna be definite ones we have to beat.
We wish for one thing and one thing only, third promise. To abide together in harmony with our neighbors whom we love in this land we share. It is our way, the Turoli way.
Galul Jaja built for us this peaceful nation, and we beg you to preserve it.
You have my word. I won't let your pleas go unanswered.
Until Tuliolal was founded some 80 years ago, this continent was ravaged by war. The eldest among us remember that dark era, and they are Wuklamat's most ardent supporters.
Apologies. It's hard to get away. This is Namika, my childhood nursemaid. She's been like a mother to me my whole life. I told her it wasn't necessary, but she insisted on seeing us off.
I place our precious third promise into your care.
More like we're in our
Did you know Glamat was taking part in the rite of succession?
Of the Dawn's promise. I thought it was only Zoralja and Kona. If she has any accomplishments to her name, I've yet to hear them.
Compared to the two Mamulja, she pales in martial prowess. And then there's Kona, who's far and away the most educated of the bunch. I hate to say it, but it's hardly a competition.
Ouch.
It's
Ouch.
fine. More than anyone. I understand how much better my brothers are than me.
Better? Wuklamat. I have never thought of you as the lesser sibling. Your brothers may excel in their respective ways, but you boast qualities that both lack. A strength that is yours alone. Having cared for you for so long, I should know.
Sweet mom has confidence in her.
Thank you, Namika. Well, we ought to be on our way.
Yes, hurry along. I await word of your victory with bated breath.
Oh, we can't disappoint her mom. I think this is a good spot for us to end the stream. So I am going to find somebody to raid. Let's see if I can do that. Find someone to raid. Who else is playing Final Fantasy XIV? Peppermint Swirl is on. I think we should raid her. It looks like she is doing the main quest line and is a bit behind me. She's like on the ship. So we'll go raid her. I don't know a ton about her stream. I haven't watched her very much. I watched her a few times, but she's a bee PNG tuber. So she has a little adorable bee character. It's very, very cute. All right, raid, and then put her name. Go. All right, there we go. All right, thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today. I had so much fun. This was fun. This expansion's so good. I'm enjoying it. It's really, I like that it's getting off to a slow start. Like, this was a 2.5 hour stream, and we're still like, we arrived in the city, we looked around, and we talked to the king and learned about the competitors. So it's not like, it's not going too fast. Nice and slow. We have lots and lots of time, and there's so many things to do. So it's going to be good. All right, thank you, and I will see you next time. Raid sound! Raid!
Yeah, look at my